Hello and welcome to the Generally Semantics video game show, Dwarf Fortress episode 11. My name is James, and as I promised last time, I expanded and did all of the designations for these stupid rooms off camera. And it's good, because it took me half an hour. But I have a beautiful amount of dormitory space now, probably more than I will ever need. I believe I have 140, which should be over the population cap, and, couples live in the same room, and children live with parents. So I anticipate never needing to build another one of these, which is good. Another thing I did, actually it's the only other thing I did, is I updated my zoom buttons, or whatever, zoom's good enough, hotkeys, and I labeled them so that I don't get distracted, or I don't get confused. And I moved this, the F1, the one that used to be over here for the old ramp down, which was going to be the fortress entrance, to be, well, here for the new fortress entrance. And I think it's fucking wonderful. But I just saw okay. So today, what I would really love to do is finish this. Not finish the tower, obviously, because we can't finish the tower because we can't finish. Sorry, the cat was caving, climbing on power bars, which is not good for recording. Computer power bars. She's turned them off before. Anyways, the goal for this episode is to finish building the wall here. We're going to accomplish some other things, but this episode, I hope I can finish this part, because that will be the end part of this episode, because full seasons just make them run too long. But if it's already running too long, then I will split it. Anyways, okay. So I noticed that the Kia birds have been interrupting my building a lot, and I need that to finish. And unfortunately, I don't know a way to just go through them all and fix them. So you gotta bear with me. Anyways, that's enough for now, because we also need walls. And while I'm building these walls, I'm going to build the bridge walls, and in fact, covering the bridge over to the Necromancer Tower, I am going to consider part of the completion of the thing we're working on now. In the future, I think I will take some of the... I think I will build some windows once I get the glass, but right now all of my glass production is counted for. So I'm going... wrong way. I'm going to build the north-south sections of shale wall now. And then once these are done, I can build the east-west, including the east-west for the causeway. And then I can go to the next floor and put everything in. Now, I just may have seen that I'm out of shale. No, there's 28. That should be just enough. Okay, we do have lots of actual raw shale, which is good. Yep, that's all of it. We used it all. I jumped on the wrong sets of function keys. This is the one I wanted. So what are they doing? Alright, they're going right, they're going through all of them one at a time as they're supposed to. But where is all the shale? Oh, no, sorry. We want to go here. I really should, the dwarves, the miners should really dig out this so that the engravers can smooth it all out and then we can go. Alright, I'm going to build a line of beds along this wall. Beds. Okay, we still have 50 beds coming. That's good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a hospital. So I need tables and I need bags to store the junk. Fantastic. Oh, fuck's sakes. She's been... Ow, fuck you. I'm getting swatted and bit. I'm trying to be nice to her, but she's just being mean because I wouldn't let her stand on the keyboard. Oh, Jesus Christ. So I want to build 3 or 4. Well, I want to build rows and rows of beds, and then have 3 or 4 rows of beds, and then go from there. I've got a problem, and it's not a video game problem. It's I want to say tidying my desk, but it was definitely not. It's definitely not in a tidier state. But I was working on it, and I lost my laser pointer, which is that's how you distract a cat. At least how you distract my cat. And I have several of them, but I don't know where any of them are. So maybe recording now is a mistake, but I'm not going back. I'm claiming that bolt that was used to hunt one of these stupid fucking birds. That's the other reason I gotta put everything inside or make it so you could stay inside. No, bad kitty cat. Because then the dwarves won't be threatened by menacing birds. Go ahead. No bites. Okay, that was more of a nip. That's good. If she was a dog, I wouldn't be upset with that one. The previous bites were, well, she's got 3 kinds of bites. She's got playful nips. She's got murder because she was a stray and I've seen her murder, and she's got teaching bites. It was teaching bites because she didn't like that I picked her up. Before she was my kitty cat, she had kittens, so I assume she's teaching me like. Sorry, I lost my keys there. Damn it! I don't want you up here. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna have to clean off a spot for her to stand. Fuck. And hope she doesn't fuck everything up. Because her favorite spot to stand is naturally on the keyboard. Well, there's a laser pointer. It's a dead one. Half the time it's cheaper for me to buy a new laser pointer than to buy replacement batteries. Although I haven't tested if the batteries last longer if I buy good ones. But I like having all the laser diodes around anyways. She's spinning out. Scratching up the floor. Good thing I rent. It's kidding. She's not actually scratching the floor. She's kicking my shit all around though. Okay, we're gonna get back to playing in a second. We're just gonna lure her to a napping position. Okay. So, like always, we want crafts. And that's it. That's all we're trading. Except these are elves, so I do have to be careful. They won't murder me or anything, but they won't trade. And I could use the stuff, especially if I could trade for like an animal or two and build a zoo. Zoos are cool. Dwarves won't build a humane zoo, but zoos are cool. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? She ran headfirst into a dehumidifier. It's plastic. It's soft. It's a soft, flexible plastic. She's fine. She's just real goofy. I've been okay, so a thing that if you don't know now it's gonna come out about me is that I really like the musical Cats, and it started with the 2019 movie. I saw it first about exactly a week before it ended its run at my local theater. Sorry, that's a fucking fan I can't turn off, so you're gonna have to bear with me. I saw it. Yeah, I went the first time a literal week before it left theaters, and I had stuff to do on half the nights for that remaining week, and I still saw it 5 times theatrically. And since it came out on video on demand, I have a physical copy now, but since it came out on physical or video on demand, I have seen it pretty much every day, twice sometimes. I think I've seen it over 50 times now. It's not ironic for me, it's just what I love. But I've mentioned too many times that I love to collect old tapes and shit. And I had bought a copy of the original London cast recording. The copyright on it's like 1981 or 82, because I was going to do am going to do a project. I have an old double cassette deck. They're combined together, or the mechanisms all in one, from a stereo I took apart who knows how long ago. Wasn't a very good stereo. Probably wouldn't take it apart again, but it wasn't a very good stereo, so no great loss. And what I wanted to do, and still want to do, is make a really long tape delay out of it. And I intended to use the 2 tapes from Cats, so they would match in the 2 sides. And my thinking at the time was, there's literally no situation in the world that would ever make me want to watch these or listen to these. Oh, how wrong I was. So I spent all day listening to those. And taking all of my all of my willpower not to sing the addressing of cats right now, because I don't even have one of the good songs stuck in my head. I don't have a Mr. Mistopheles or a Skimbleshanks or even a Bustopher Jones stuck in my head. No, I've got the addressing of cats. Don't get me wrong, I fucking love the song. It's a good song, but it's not. It's kind of a filler song compared to the great songs. I don't know why they're not building this one. And I don't know how much shale I have. Ooh. I think I have enough to finish this one. Okay, and I should be working on other stuff because this is going to take a while. So I shouldn't just be watching at this floor. I'm gonna build some statues here. Because, kind of like this floor, nobody's gonna, like, there's no reason for this side to even really exist. So yeah, why not? And then I could put, if I put 2 more statues in there, well, I'm gonna see if I can build a burial receptacle in here. I can. So we're gonna build one, and we're gonna build some statues, because I think that my mare does not require a burial chamber. But eventually we'll have dwarves who will. So I'm just going to see how good this burial chamber is. Because I can't engrave on the walls, and that's, now that I've been charging up the great power of my engraving dwarves, it would make most sense to use that, but I'm not going to. Or I can't, because up here I can't engrave. I don't think I can. No, you can't engrave. That's fine. So I'm going to check rooms. No, I'm going to check rooms. It's just a tomb. Build some more statues, and if I have to build a gold statue or something to like up the value, that's a thing I can do. Fuck, anyone can trade. I don't care. I just want to trade. I want to trade with these goddamn elves. I don't know why my broker never goes. I probably gave him too many other labors, and there's just a lot going on in my fortress. Ooh, clay. So they're selling me parts of instruments, and I should perhaps take them. Because I do need some. Ooh, arrows. I'm not. Their arrows are cheap. They're okay. And it saved me from building them for now. I could very easily, it's not a problem, but in the past, elvish clothing was too big for dwarves. Fuck, I think I could probably buy everything they have, except for this. I don't know. Never Still Cloth. I assume that Never Still Cloth is... It's like a great beast or something? Oh, we'll grab some altars. Yeah, fuck it. We'll grab everything that's not the bellows. And we'll grab the... No, we won't grab that, but we will grab the crutches and splints. I really wish they had brought booze. Or if they have booze, stuff I can see. Mostly, if I can trade $2,000 gold worth of stuff, I can offload more of my junk and get like this kind of low value, useful stuff for me. I'm not gonna take. Just gonna grab some elvish bows. I think dwarves usually use crossbows, but that's okay. Capybara, yes. A wolf? We're building a zoo, friends. We are building a fucking zoo. And, I mean, capybara's gotta be one of the animals in my zoo. It's just a requirement. It'll be exciting. It'll be down in the, you know where it'll be. Alright, well tell me if I grab wood here. I'm not going to overload them with a lot of extra stuff. Because I'm going to... Like, I just missed one. I'm going to miss one and I don't have any chances. Grizzly bear man. Well, so close. Aren't you glad at your present organization you only have to deal with me trading once an episode tops? Okay. Ah, fuck, there's a tree. Now, it's not going to matter because I can't trade with them anymore because I blew my fucking chance. But I want to find it anyways. I didn't trade you that fucking willow cup. I really wanted to. Yeah, fucker's unwilling to trade. Okay, I don't actually see where there was one. Okay, well, now we're gonna go to war with the elves because I just seized all of their shit. That went very badly. Like, that just went the worst. I didn't have to seize it. I didn't really need any of the things they were offering. It was just fun. We're just gonna solve our designation problems. Alright, well now it's really important to finish our wall. Because we're gonna have elf problems. Oh, shit. Oh, right, I can go on raids. Oh, we are so fucked. Well, that's a lot of elves. Okay, where does this come up? Okay, so I wanted the ramp here. Yeah, we're gonna change this a bit. So we're gonna build the outcrop with the bottom, a little piece there at the bottom right. I'm gonna build ramps up, and they will go into the fortress in this part here. And I'll be able to put like a bridge, a lockable bridge over them to seal this path off, because I'm not going to be in a position to deal with this. Shouldn't have seized those things, but it was fun. Build E. Weapon. Nope. Build capital T for... Fuck. Build capital T for trap. Weapon trap. Oh, man. I can build 4 more. Where did I decide this is going to be? Probably shale, eh? Did I say jet? Slate. Okay. Yeah, we'll build the walls out of orthoclase. Gotta finish the keep. Strictly speaking, actually, in any way, those walls are not required, and I'm not going to dig out the other ones for now. Right, I don't need to move the farms or anything, I just need to change that one spot. That's great. This is going to work. I don't know why those dwarves are still there. Oh, great. $14. Well, I probably need to piss off the elves at least one more time before they come to kick my ass. Did I build it out of shale? I thought I built it out of fucking jet, but I guess not. Slate. We're just gonna go for it. We're gonna build all of the stuff. Oh, I don't know why it's 4 now. There's weirdness. Well, now I got McCavity stuck in my head, and that's hard not to sing. But at least that's one of the, it's like the top tier song. At least in my mind, that's one of the top tier songs. It's not a secondary one, even though I really love the secondary ones as well. Oh, sorry for the drinking sounds. I tried to figure out how to have a pause button, but because I need pretty much every combination of keys to play this game, I'm not sure how I could do that. And it's a USB microphone. So if it was in my mixer setup, if it was it's like a 5mm plug or 1/4 inch plug, and it was part of my system, then that would be different. That'd be so different. It would be so easy to do, but it's not. Furrowed loamy sand. Okay, so right now the two real risk areas are not where I'm building. It's the fact that I can't actually seal my fortress off from either direction because I'm building my trap line right now, and I shouldn't have completed all of the digging before I was ready for it, but oh well. So that's one, and then this short stubby tower here, I need at least one more level before I'll be even a little bit comfortable, but ideally I want 2 more there, because that will put it at about the same height over the landscape as the tower over, or the main keep is right now, which is kind of good enough. Yeah, Jesus Christ, this isn't very efficient digging, is it, friends? Oh, so sweet. Thomason has calmed the fuck down. Oh, fuck migrants. A butcher? A baker. I can actually use the mason. Blacksmith, carpenter, whatever. They're all useful. Orthoclase, orthoclase. Sorry, I was trying to... Oh, I didn't need to do that. So it occurs to me that just because of the geometry I can build these all at once, but if it was otherwise I could not. Because it's an open corner on the 270 degree side. I was going to say convex or concave, but I couldn't remember which one was which. A thing I've literally never been able to remember. Back in high school days, I loved optics. It's on paper, at least. It's not terribly complicated, at least at high school level, no matter what. But on paper, it's there's work to it, but then everything just works out so beautifully, and it's kind of like this game. It works out to be mostly just geometry. Oh, I fucking love geometry. I think I will leave part of the digging I just did. Actually, we'll go the rest of the way. We will, the top 4 or 5 blocks up with the ramp, we will definitely do those, but the rest of this, just like the rest of it right now, is just increasing the path length, which is decreasing the efficiency with which I can build, and I really want to up the efficiency because honestly I'm putting 10 in each of them, so that's 11 hauling jobs, and they have to haul each item one at a time, and that's just so so slow. Well, I think we're at a pretty good length, and it's kind of boring right now, so throw on pause. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Let's Play Dwarf Fortress, a Generally Semantics production. I've been James. Have a great day.